Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Moy, and I'm the founder and the director of the John Paul II Stem Cell Research Institute, and I'm going to talk about the Give Cures campaign. Our country faces significant problems in medical research, namely the use of human embryos and aborted fetal tissue. And along with other problems that I will outline, this will negatively impact healthcare delivery for our patients within the spirit of Jesus Christ and the Catholic tradition. There are over 300 nonprofit research organizations that currently support embryonic stem cell research. Government and academia are preoccupied with this type of research. And the federal government is doing a very poor job of advancing more ethical adult stem cell research. According to the Congressional Research Services, the National Institute of Health is increasing funding for embryonic stem cell research at a rate 4 times greater than for adult stem cell research. And by the year 2017, the National Institute of Health will fund embryonic stem cell research in total dollars more than adult stem cell research. There's also a lack of manufacturing facilities in government and academia to produce an adult stem cell product that will be approved by the FDA to initiate a clinical trial. And foreign countries are beating the United States in the area of adult stem cell research. For example, 26% of clinical trials are being conducted in the United States. And we have a pervasive amount of stem cell tourism overseas that is exploiting our citizens. The cost and time to find cures and treatments is increasing. Today's treatments do not regenerate or repair diseases, but rather simply reduce the severity of disease or control the progression of it. $26 billion is spent and only a fraction of patients are achieving a response to chemotherapy. Also, patients who suffer from rare orphan diseases struggle the most because they lack any valuable treatments or cures. The cost of healthcare for chronic disease is dramatically impacting society to the point that third-party payers are increasingly refusing to pay for health care. And we're becoming a society that's rationing care rather than solving these problems with innovation. And lastly, there is an inadequate supply of cord blood for clinical use. There is a pervasive trafficking of illicit human aborted fetal tissue that's being used to advance medical research, and that same tissue is being used in biomanufacturing for a variety of products from food additives, cosmetics, medicines, and vaccines. Our academic, government, industrial institutions are not training our scientists, doctors, and students on medical ethics that recognizes the dignity of human life from the moment of conception to natural death. In summary, our country faces severe problems in healthcare and in ethical medical research. There is a pervasive culture of death that exists in our secular research institutions, and we need a new scientific paradigm to conduct medical research that increases the cost and efficiency of getting drugs to market. While adult stem cell research is promising and ethical, the field is not receiving the necessary leadership from our government to advance this field. Our institution, in collaboration with other partners, have been able to create the most diverse adult stem cell repository in the world. And thus, we feel that we can make a contribution to advancing the field of adult stem cell research. Our mission is to establish a faster and more streamlined process to find cures and therapy exclusively using adult stem cells, develop technologies that will broadly advance drug discovery and regenerative medicine for many diseases, and increase the number of scientists and future medical practitioners that will work with adult stem cell with an emphasis on medical ethics that is consistent with the dignity of human life. Our institute goals are: conduct medical research with bioethical standards that value the sanctity of human life, create a new paradigm in medical research, reduce the time in half from current 15 years to get a treatment FDA approved, and target the areas of medical research and healthcare that are of most need, being ignored, or where we can make an impact. We have identified 6 proposed research themes: regenerative medicine, drug discovery for clinical diseases that lack adequate treatments like Alzheimer's and pulmonary fibrosis, drug discovery for rare orphan diseases, personalized cancer therapy, establishment of a public cord blood bank, and establishment of an ethical fetal tissue bank for biomedical research, and the creation of new technologies for socially responsible biomanufacturing. Our goals are to create partnerships with Catholic hospitals and other private hospitals where they will serve as collection sites for a variety of different tissues such as cord blood, skin, fat tissue, blood samples, hair follicles, placenta, bone marrow aspirate, cancer tissue, and fetal tissue from spontaneous miscarriages. We have created a unique operational paradigm, which is depicted in this illustration, where in the middle, the Institute will conduct internal research and development and coordinate collaboration with partnerships in the private sector, industry, academia, and government to advance that research along the regulatory pathway needed to satisfy the FDA. The Institute goal is to raise $10 million to initiate these research programs. That money will be used to budget for lease and lab build-out, capital equipment, and the hiring of personnel. And our long-term objective is to have and fund partnerships throughout the country that are supportive of our mission. We have the support of all Iowa Catholic bishops, Iowa Knights of Columbus, and the Iowa Catholic Conference. We have support from the U.S. Catholic Conference Committee on Pro-Life Activities, several Vatican Cardinals, the Iowa Department of Economic Authority, and the Iowa Biotechnology Association. And lastly, we have special recognition in the Patel Memorial Institute 2011 report on Iowa biotechnology priorities. This is what we need from you. From the public, we need financial donations, volunteers, and hospital partnerships. We need people to join our Founders Program, which is listed on our website, www.jp2sri.org, where people can give as minimum as $250 upward to be a founder. We need at least 40,000 donors in the United States to achieve our goal of raising $10 million. Additionally, we need people to sign up for our National Give Cures campaign, which is listed on our website, www.givecures.org. People can download flyers from our websites, and we ask people to approach their church, schools, and hospitals and other social groups to publish our flyer in their bulletins or newsletters. You can ask your priest, minister, or school to give $1,000 a year and use our video to communicate your message. We ask you to join our Facebook page, tell your friends, and indicate you like the Institute and direct others to our website. Lastly, we ask that doctors who are committed to our mission sign up on our clinical provider registry, and also ask patients with genetic diseases to sign up on our patient registry. From Iowans, we ask that you contact your state representative and state senator to support House File 665, which creates a tax credit for nonprofits such as JP2 to conduct only ethical adult stem cell research. And we ask you to contact the same legislators to support the Iowa Regenerative and Personalized Medicine Act, which grants local authority to the Iowa Medical Board to regulate treatment of some adult stem cell therapies, like what's currently performed for bone marrow transplantation. In conclusion, there is real hope without having to compromise our ethics. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this video, and God bless you.